This country's about the red, white, and blue. Giving you up till the job is through.
Gentry Chapman, we are coming to your city, Ada, Oklahoma. Welcome to the show. Are you ready for your 10 questions?
I'll do my best.
All right. This one should be easy. Most famous person from Ada, Oklahoma.
Oh, that's probably Blake Shelton.
All right. That's what I was going to guess. Your town is best known for what?
Oh, we have Mexican food and a church on every corner.
Ooh, perfect. Ketchup or mustard on your hot dog?
Oh, mustard, definitely.
Yep, that's what I figured. South. Yep. What's the biggest event your town has every year?
Every year. Oh, so for the last few years, there's been an event called Ada Fest. And I know there's a small team that works really hard on that. There's some concerts mixed in, multiple stages, food trucks, some things like that.
Gotta do it for sure.
Yeah.
Oldest person in town that you personally know?
I personally know. Oh,
or
man.
even know of. Yeah.
I don't know that I have a I would probably get caught lying because I'm like,
You could say
know.
grandma.
My grandparents have passed away, or I would say that.
Oh.
I know. So I don't know if I have a good answer for
Okay.
that.
Best place to see the stars around Ada, Oklahoma.
Oh, we're not a big town with a lot of city lights, so it's pretty easy to kind of get out on a hill or something. The college in town actually has an observatory.
Oh, nice.
So it's on a hill, and if you like take a class or something, they'll let you use their telescope. So I've done that
very
before.
cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. Barbecue, sweet or spicy?
Sweet.
Really? All right. You went mustard with the dog, and then you went sweet with your barbecue.
I know.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
We have some good barbecue in Ada.
If you could rename Ada, Oklahoma, what would you call it?
Rename it. That's hard. That's like giving someone a new name that you've known all your life.
Sheltonville.
Yeah, Sheltonville. That's hard. I don't know. If I had the opportunity, I'd probably just leave it the same.
All right, perfect.
That's what it's been to me.
Best place to hide if you want to get away in Ada, Oklahoma.
Oh man. So many people have like so much land or like cattle that if I had to hide, I would probably just find a place.
Find a pasture.
Yeah, big open space and hope they couldn't find me.
What's something that you know about Ada, Oklahoma that not many other people know?
So growing up in Ada, it's easy for people to get stuck on that it's a small town, there's nothing to do, kids are going to get in trouble. But I grew up there with kind of like a different aspect. I saw a lot of the community, like they really know how to come together when something happens, or like my brother and I went to a small high school there, and my brother ended up getting cancer in high school. And so like the whole city just kind of like came together and did a fundraiser and supported him. And I watched the same happen for Avery Anderson that had a car wreck a few years ago, and the community supported her and her family for several years before she passed away. And that's just something that I love about Ada, is that I've watched that happen for multiple families. So if you're not from there, you may just know that it's like a tiny town that has some good local restaurants. But if you grew up there like I did, then
That's awesome.
It's obvious that people know how to care for each other.
Yeah, that's very good. Well, Gentry, we are coming to town Saturday night, 9 o'clock, Crossbones out on the highway, and got a country rock show coming on. But we want to donate a little bit of merchandise to Hope Haven Crisis Nursery. Tell our listeners a little bit about what you guys do.
So at Hope Haven, we are a nonprofit, and we opened our doors in Ada in December of 2019. So we've been around a couple of years with the consideration of COVID onsetting right after that and deciding like, what do we do as the rest of the world was. So we did close for a little bit, but I still consider us to have been open for a few years. So We are a free service for families. We use volunteers. We're not staffed, so nobody makes any money. I work full-time elsewhere for a company in Ada, and so Hope Haven's always been something that's on the side. Nobody makes anything off of it. So we are a partner with United Way in Ada, and some local churches, and then some individuals also support us. So through that income, we're able to have a rented location. It's fully furnished, and that is where our childcare takes place. So we're not a daycare or anything like that. It's just when a family has a situation, whether it be they're getting their life back together, or they're going through drug court, or they're getting their children back from the state, or they just need a job interview or a break. A lot of parents that don't have the village they say it takes to raise a child, they just need a break. So when they reach out to us, I talk to them a little bit about the time frame that they need some help and the day. Sometimes it has to be that day, and we do our best, but using volunteers, we can't always do it. So there is that downfall of not being able to say yes every time. But super worth it when we do get to. So then the volunteer and the family will meet at our location in Ada. It's right off of Mississippi, which is one of the main streets through town with all the fast food and everything like that. So we're right off Mississippi. The volunteer and the family will meet there, and then the volunteer will keep the child there so that they don't have to like open their home or have a bunch of toys or like all that. They basically just show up to a place that's ready.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's basically us in a nutshell.
Gentry, what are some of your biggest needs as an organization?
Oh, so we use volunteers, like I said, and these are women that are 16 and up. So it's kind of a niche situation. They need to be able to obviously like lift a child and do some things like that, and complete a background check. So we offer that through our website. So there's a couple of stipulations, but otherwise we try to make it fairly easy, but definitely want to keep ourselves and the kiddos safe. So it is kind of a niche opportunity, but that's our main thing, because if we can't find a volunteer, that's when we have to say no. So otherwise, we are well supported by the community financially, and being a United Way partner has been a huge blessing. And there's lots of organizations in Ada that benefit from them, so I'm super thankful for that. But
no, absolutely, absolutely. Well, Saturday night, Crossbones, we will have some teddy bears on hand. We want to make sure that we get those in the hands of those kiddos. We want to donate those, and then we'll have some information how people can volunteer and work with Hope Haven Crisis Nursery. So thanks for being on with us, Gentry. I appreciate it.
That's great.
You bet.
Thank you.